The first time my daughter told me, "Mom, you need to stop posting the kids on Facebook," I laughed and said, "Sweetheart, they're not state secrets, they're children." The second time she told me, she wasn't laughing. And the third time, she unfriended me. If that sentence makes you feel a little sick or a little defensive, you're not the only one. Before I tell you how I went from proud Facebook grandma to blocked for violating the grandkids' privacy, do me one small favor. If you like having a long, honest voice keeping you company while you cook, clean, or lie in bed at night, tap the like button and subscribe. It tells YouTube to bring you back to Aunt Ruby's table every time I share another story like this. Now, let me tell you how a few innocent pictures, a blue thumbs up, and a generation that grew up online started a Cold War in my family. My name is Joyce. I'm 69 years old, and I joined Facebook to see pictures of my grandchildren. Simple as that. I didn't care about ads or marketplace or those games where you pretend to be a farmer. I wanted photos. I wanted to see the baby in his Halloween pumpkin costume and the toddler with spaghetti on her head. I wanted to be part of their lives without driving 45 minutes every time someone lost a tooth. My daughter Rachel and her husband Ben live across town in a nice little suburb with a fenced-in backyard and a white couch I'm not allowed to eat on. They have two kids, Emma, who is 8 going on 18, and Noah, who is 6 and sticky most of the time. I love them so much it makes my teeth hurt. When Rachel announced she was pregnant with Emma, I did what most grandmas do. I went a little crazy. I bought a baby blanket for every mood. I stitched her name on burp cloths. I bookmarked articles about child development, like I was studying for a test. But modern motherhood is different from what I remember. There were apps and blogs and sleep training philosophies. There were arguments about plastic toys, sugar, screen time, and whether or not a diaper brand was problematic. And there was social media. Rachel announced her pregnancy on Instagram with a cute little photo of tiny shoes and a chalkboard that said, "Baby arriving October." People I'd never heard of wrote, "So happy for you," and "You'll be the best mama," and a bunch of emojis I had to squint at. I saw it because my sister called and said, "Joyce, did you see the news? It's on the internet." "It's on what?" I said. That's when I made my first Facebook account. The learning curve was steep. I accidentally liked a post from a woman I went to high school with who had just written a 3-paragraph rant about her ex-husband. I commented, "Congratulations," on someone's memorial photo because I didn't understand context yet. But eventually, I figured out the basics. Friend request, like, comment, share. And when Emma was born, my feed filled up with baby. Rachel posted carefully curated photos, good lighting, tidy backgrounds, cute outfits. The caption always said something like, "This girl," or "So tired but so worth it." People commented about her mom glow. Meanwhile, on my phone, I had the other photos. The ones where Emma's hair stuck up like a dandelion, the ones where she had mashed banana on her forehead, the ones where the living room looked like a tornado had gone through the toy aisle at Target. To me, those were the real memories. So I posted them. "Look at my little sunshine after bath time," I wrote under a picture of her wrapped in a towel, hair wet, cheeks pink. "Grandma Day, finger painting and cookies," I wrote under another where Emma sat in nothing but a diaper with red and blue paint up to her elbows. My friends loved it. "Joyce, she's adorable. You must be so proud. Keep the pictures coming, Grandma." I did. I posted first day of preschool photos. I posted helping Grandma bake photos. I posted Emma's school picture when Rachel texted it to me because I thought, why would you send me something you don't want the whole world to be jealous of? To me, Facebook was just the modern version of pulling out a wallet full of pictures at the grocery store. I didn't realize I was stepping on landmines. The first warning shot came in the form of a phone call. I was in my kitchen making meatloaf when my phone buzzed. Rachel's name popped up. "Hey, sweetheart," I said, cheerful. "You caught me mid-onion." "Mom, can you take down the picture of Emma from the bath?" she said, without hello. I blinked. "The one with the towel?" I asked. "You can't see anything. It's just from the shoulders up." I know, she said, but I don't want any bath pictures online, at all, even if they're tasteful, even if she's covered. It's a consent thing and a safety thing. A consent thing? I repeated. She's 3. Exactly, Rachel said. She can't consent, so we act in her best interest. I felt my hackles go up. I am acting in her best interest, I said. I'm showing the world how loved she is. There was a pause. Mom, the world doesn't need to see her in a towel, she said, more slowly. There are weird people out there. You can't control who looks at those pictures once they're public. Please, just take it down. I sighed, dramatic. Fine, I said, if it makes you feel better. I hung up, grumbling to myself about how the world had gone mad, and took the picture down. If I'd been a little wiser, I would have asked more questions then. I would have said, tell me what scares you. Help me understand. Instead, I told myself she was overreacting. I took down that one photo. I didn't see the problem with the others. Over the next few years, the warnings got louder. Mom, please don't post pictures of Emma in her school t-shirt with the logo. It shows where she goes to school. You tagged our location at the park. Please don't do that in real time. Can you not put up every art project she makes? She's starting to be self-conscious. I tried to comply, in my own spotty, half-hearted way. I'd blur out a logo, badly with some app I barely understood. I'd wait until we got home to post the park pictures. I'd ask Emma if I could show people her drawing. And when she nodded, I'd think, see? Consent. But the truth is, I didn't really believe in the problem. To me, the internet was still something that happened on the side. Life was real. Facebook was sprinkles. To Rachel, they were intertwined. She grew up in the age of MySpace and forums and stray photos following you around. She'd seen classmates get their worst moments screenshotted and shared. She'd seen women get harassed because a picture went viral. She saw danger where I saw scrapbooks. The real war didn't break out until Noah was born. If Emma turned me into a proud Facebook grandma, Noah turned me into a content machine. He was one of those babies with a permanent twinkle in his eye, the kind who would stick something up his nose, then laugh about it, a walking, talking meme. I posted a lot. Noah making a mess with mashed peas. Noah helping me rake leaves and ending up buried in a pile. Noah falling asleep face first in a plate of macaroni. One day, I took a short video of him dancing in his pajamas to the radio in my living room. Nothing embarrassing, just toddler hips and uncoordinated enthusiasm. I added a caption, "This boy has moves, dance," and posted it publicly. A week later, my church friend Cheryl stopped me in the hallway. "Joyce, I saw that video of your grandson," she said. "Hilarious. My sister in Texas sent it to me. Said her friend shared it." My stomach did a little flip. "Your sister in Texas?" I repeated. "I don't know your sister in Texas." "Oh, you know how the internet is," she said lightly. Somebody hits share, then their cousin hits share, and suddenly everybody and their mailman has seen it. I smiled on the outside. On the inside, something shifted. That night, I found the video on my page. I clicked the little number that showed how many times it had been shared. 73. 73 people had shared my grandson's dance. I didn't know most of their names. For the first time, I understood, just a little, why Rachel's voice got tight when she said, "You can't control where it goes, Mom." I thought about texting her. You were right. Pride stopped me. Instead, I tightened my privacy settings the way my friend's grandson had shown me. I made most of my posts friends only. I told myself, problem solved. It wasn't. The real explosion started with a report card. Emma had just finished 2nd grade. She was coming over for a special grandma day, just the two of us. We baked cookies, we painted our nails, we watched a movie that her parents would have thought was a little too old for her, but that's what grandparents are for. At some point, she pulled a folded paper out of her backpack. "Look," she said, proud, "I got all A's. Miss Wilson says I'm a good leader." I felt my heart swell. "Of course you are," I said, kissing her head. "You're brilliant." When she went to the bathroom, I snapped a picture of the report card on the table. I zoomed in just enough so you could see the A's and the comment from the teacher, but not her full name. At least, that's what I thought. I posted it with a caption, "Proud Grandma Moment. This girl is going places. Books 100." My friends chimed in. "Future president. Smart like her grandma. Way to go, Emma." I was basking in reflected glory. Later that night, my phone rang. Rachel. "Hey, how was your day with Emma?" she asked. Her tone was flat in that way that lets you know there's a trap somewhere. "It was wonderful," I said. "We baked cookies, we watched a movie. She showed me her report card." "I saw," Rachel interrupted, "on Facebook." I froze. "Oh," I said, weakly. "Mom, you posted her report card," she said. "You showed her full name and her teacher's name and her school. Do you understand how many pieces of information that gives about our child?" "I cropped it," I protested. "You can't see everything, and it's only my friends." "Your friends share things," she said. "Your friends have friends. Remember the dance video? My coworker in another state saw that because someone shared it. You told me about it yourself." I felt my cheeks get hot, even though she couldn't see me. "Well, I'm sorry," I said stiffly. "I was proud. I wanted to brag a little. That's what grandparents do." "What grandparents used to do," she corrected. "They bragged at church or at the grocery store. Now, a brag can be seen by hundreds of people in 2 hours. Some of them good, some of them not so good." "I don't have not so good people on my Facebook," I said. "You don't know that," she replied. "You don't vet every friend of a friend. You don't know who's screenshotting what. Mom, I have tried to be patient. I have tried to explain, but you keep doing the same thing and saying, 'I'm proud,' like it's a magic excuse." There was a long pause. "I'm asking you one last time," she said finally, her voice shaking. "Stop posting our kids without checking with us first. No report cards, no location tags, no bath towels, no 'oops, we forgot pants' pictures. Nothing. Ask first." "And if I forget," I said, bristling, "if I slip up, are you going to ground me?" Her silence was heavy. "I'm going to block you," she said quietly, "from seeing their photos, and I'm going to stop letting them stay at your house with devices around if I can't trust you to protect their privacy." It landed like a slap. "You would really do that?" I asked. "I would really protect my children," she said, "even from their grandmother if I have to." We didn't speak for 3 weeks. The Cold War settled over everything. She dropped the kids off at my house quickly, engines running. She answered my texts with one-word replies. She stopped sending me candid pictures. Then, one day, I opened Facebook and tried to click on a photo a friend had tagged her in, something about a school field day. A little message popped up. "This content is unavailable." Confused, I clicked on Rachel's profile. I could see her name, her cover photo, nothing else. No posts, no pictures, no grandchildren. My stomach dropped. She hadn't blocked me entirely. She'd just blocked me from seeing anything about the kids. For a second, I couldn't breathe. I thought of all the mornings I'd woken up and checked my phone to see if there were new photos. The Halloween costumes, the soccer games, the missing tooth grins. Gone. My first reaction was anger. How dare she? After everything I've done for her, after all the free babysitting and the casseroles and the rides, she's canceling me over some pictures? The word jumped into my head fully formed. Canceled. That thing they talk about on TV. People getting canceled for saying or doing the wrong thing. I'd never imagined it would happen inside my own family. I stormed around the house for a while, muttering to myself. I called my sister and ranted. "She blocked me from my own grandchildren," I said, "all because I'm too proud online." My sister, bless her, listened for a long time. Then she said the last thing I wanted to hear. Joyce, what if she's not canceling you? She said. What if she's protecting something you don't understand? When we were raising kids, the worst that could happen with a photo was someone stuck it on a bulletin board. Now it's forever. I'm not posting naked pictures, I argued. I'm not posting anything I wouldn't put in a scrapbook. The difference is, she said gently, scrapbooks aren't searchable, and no one can right-click and save a scrapbook. I hated that she had a point. That night, I sat in front of my computer and scrolled through my own profile. Photo after photo after photo of Emma and Noah. Some were sweet, harmless, a kid with a popsicle, a kid at the zoo, a kid at Christmas. Some made me wince now. Bath towels, messy faces with the location tagged, shots where they were in the background in swimsuits at the pool. And the report card, clear as day. I clicked on it out of habit to see the likes and comments. They were still there. Way to go, Emma. Smart girl. Keep it up. And one comment from someone I didn't know. A man with no profile picture, just a gray silhouette. His comment, such a cute kid. I clicked his name. His profile was almost empty. No friends visible, no photos, nothing. For the first time, a cold chill ran down my spine. I deleted the report card photo. Then I went on a deleting spree. All the bath towel shots, all the school logo shots, all the ones where their faces looked a little too vulnerable. I sat there, my finger trembling over the mouse, erasing my own history. When I was done, the page felt empty. So did I. The next day, I called Rachel. She didn't pick up. I left a message. Hi, honey, it's Mom. I'd like to talk when you're ready. Not to argue, to listen. Call me when you can. She called that evening after the kids were in bed. I saw you deleted a bunch of photos, she said. No hello, just straight to the point, like always. Yes, I said. I went through my whole page. I didn't realize how much of their lives I'd put out there. I thought I was just scrapbooking, but it's different, isn't it? It is. I'm sorry, I said. The words tasted strange and right at the same time. I'm sorry I didn't listen sooner. I'm sorry I made it into a control issue instead of trying to understand why you were scared. I still don't fully get it, if I'm honest, but I believe that you get it, and that's enough. There was a long silence. I'm sorry too, she finally said. I shouldn't have gone straight to blocking you without another conversation. I was angry and scared, and I overcorrected. When I think about some creep screenshotting my kids, I can't breathe. I swallowed. I saw a weird comment under Emma's report card, I admitted, from someone I didn't know. It bothered me, more than I wanted to admit. Exactly, she said. That's what I see every time you post something publicly. You see your friends. I see that gray silhouette guy times 100. I made everything friends only, I said. But I know that's not enough. So here's what I'm asking. If I want to post a picture of them, I'll send it to you first. I won't put up anything without your okay. And if you say no, I'll grumble in my kitchen where they can't hear me, and then I'll keep it in my phone like a normal person. To my surprise, she laughed. That sounds reasonable, she said. I can live with that, and maybe I can loosen up a little too. Not every picture is dangerous, I know that. I grew up with my worst moments living online forever. I don't want that for them. Maybe we can both be less extreme, I said. You a little less no photos ever, me a little less everything goes on the wall. Deal, she said. There was another pause. I'll unblock you, she added, but I'm going to trust you to keep your promise. If I see one more report card up there, we're going full witness protection program. I laughed, with relief this time. Fair, I said. These days, here's how it works. When I take a cute picture of Emma or Noah, I save it. I text it to Rachel with a simple line. Can I post this? Sometimes she writes back, sure. Sometimes she writes back, No, but you can send it to family directly. Sometimes she writes back, not with her face, but you can post her art, the back of his head, their hands. It's not how I grew up. It's not how I pictured grandparenting. But it's the bargain we've struck in a world where a single photo can travel farther than a rumor in a small town. I still think we've lost something. We've lost the casual bragging at the grocery store. We've lost the innocence of throwing photos into the air without wondering where they'll land. But we've gained something too. We've gained conversations about consent. We've gained an awareness that a child is a person, not a prop. We've gained, in my case at least, a respect for the fact that my daughter isn't trying to punish me when she says no. She's trying to be the kind of mother the internet demands now. If you're listening to this as a grandma who loves posting photos, here's what I learned the hard way. Your pride is real. Your love is real. So is your child's fear. They're not canceling you because they don't want you in their lives. They're drawing a line around their children in a world that sometimes feels like it has no fences. And if you're listening as the mom in this situation, furious at your own mother's Facebook habits, hear this from someone with gray hair and a smartphone. We didn't grow up with this. We're learning as we go. When we post too much, it's usually not because we don't care. It's because we care so much we want to shout it to anyone who will listen. Be clear, be kind, be specific. Don't post the kids is a lot harder to hear than please don't post swimwear, school names, bath photos. The day my daughter blocked me from seeing my own grandchildren online, I thought I'd been cut out of their lives. I hadn't. I'd been given a very loud, very modern wake-up call about what it means to love children in a digital age. Now, when I open Facebook and see their little faces pop up, approved, filtered, safe, I still hit share sometimes. But more often, I hit save, put the phone down, and just sit there smiling at a picture only I can see. Because some moments belong to the internet, and some moments belong to Grandma's heart alone.